Good morning, Planet Flipside. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How are you this morning? I've got my coffee. Do you have yours? Do you know what I have it in? My beautiful, amazing tumbler that I got off of Planet Flipside Marketplace. Go ahead and get your own, obviously, because this one's mine, okay? You can't have it. My best friend, Vixen Little Paw, got it for me. And you can't have it. So let's bring up Vixen Little Paw.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. I use it every day.
I know.
You also gave one to the Straight Savage Mel too, didn't you?
Yep, I did.
Sure did. It's beautiful.
Right? I don't have mine right here. Mine had lemonade in it last night for the interview.
Oh. I know that Cherry got a coffee cup, right? Cherry Bomb Pop?
I did, but it's a Homespun Magic, and I'm not using it today because I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the "You're awesome, keep that shit up" cup.
I like that cup.
Okay. I like that.
That's
It was sent to
cup.
me by a friend of mine. I was gonna come in and say, "Well, how the fuck do I get my face on a cool cup?" And then I realized I have my face on a fucking cool cup.
Yes, you do. Very cool cup.
I already done did it.
Very cool. You can just advertise that. You could be like, guys, look at my beautiful face. Isn't it
Right,
gorgeous?
like I have a whole ass merch line, but they won't let me put my face on a cup unless I draw it out, and I'm not doing that. So I like my Planet Flipside or my Homespun Magic cup more than I like my own fucking brand. What does that tell you?
Okay. So the Homespun Magic is beautiful.
Do you want me to go get it?
That is still. I mean, if you want,
I'll go grab it real quick. I'm not putting coffee in it because I already got my good cup. So
it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to put coffee in it.
Okay, I'll use it tomorrow. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I use it tomorrow.
She feels guilty. That's the only reason.
So cute. I'm sorry, I'm
Hi,
treating you healthier. I'm starving.
Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy's finally here. Oh my god.
Yeah, Jimmy, slacker.
Yeah,
Hi, Brent.
He came in at 5 after exactly.
Morning.
See what I'm telling you guys? I'm not lying.
Good morning. Good morning.
My neighbor must have heard me. He stopped mowing his yard.
What you tell him about me?
That you're an amazing human being.
Yes.
So
Oh,
this
I
is
could
the
high
cup that
five you
she-
right now. Man.
That's the cup she's referencing.
Yes.
This is the Homespun Magic,
Oh,
and it's in the
God.
pink camo.
It's so
And-
pretty.
When I got it in, I was so excited, and I told my trucker, and he said, "Well, where are you?" I said, "I'm right there next to Doll," and he said,
Yeah.
"Those faces are lined up really good." And I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, they are. Vixie did a good job."
Holy
I'm
shit.
neurotic.
Also, good morning, Jimmy.
To the
Good
bone.
morning, Brent. Good morning,
No doubt about
Hubby. I am so sorry, Brentley. Just make sure that you have lots of over-the-counter either NSAIDs or something along those lines to kill the caffeine withdrawals for the migraines that are about to ensue. And I understand and I sympathize.
No, I'm telling you right now, I can't with like any of that crap. Mm-mm.
Oh, every week I go through this unless I have coffee every day. Like if I miss one cup of coffee, there's a migraine coming.
You know, when I was
Because I
working
miss
at
the
the coffee
caffeine.
houses, people would talk about that all the time. And I was always around coffee. There was no coffee in my day. I was drinking
Right.
a minimum of 10 espresso shots a day.
Yeah.
Yikes.
along with my regular coffee.
Right.
Mhm.
And then on my days off, I had an espresso machine and a coffee machine and a French press. I had all of
We're
it.
gonna
You know?
put you over this
Oh,
So
way,
lack
because
of
I'm
caffeine was
tired.
not a reality in my world.
Right.
Then one
Oh.
day, we had to evacuate due to a hurricane, and the coffee maker in my room did not come with coffee.
No.
How dare they?
Rude.
Why would you
And I
do
got
that?
my
Why
first
would you
caffeine
do-
headache. I thought I was going to die.
You
And
were-
I
yeah.
grew up with migraines,
Legit.
and this was
Legit.
worse.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
So
got mail.
every weight loss journey that I've been on, I've given up
Mm.
soda every time. I've never completely given up caffeine.
Oh, well.
Because you can find caffeine in tea, you can find it in coffee, you can find it in other places other than soda.
I think I know what this is, and I think I'm very excited. I think
And-
I wanna know.
The funny thing was is when Justin came in yesterday, like as soon as he got home, we were out the door because we had to go buy a truck battery. We had to go to town because I was out
I
of
got
vape juice.
Prezzies.
Oh, what did you get?
Oh, what'd you get?
It's from my friend Mel.
Oh, that's good timing.
All
right,
on a
So
Sunday.
you all do not know this. I will tell you now. I have really weird stims. Everybody has stims,
Mhm.
but people usually don't realize it. Like twirling your hair and
Scratching yourself.
shaking
Or
your leg.
clicking a
A lot of my
pen.
female friends shake like their right leg when they're sitting down. They bounce their leg.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't. No, what I do is if I'm laying in bed, what I'll do is like I'll start moving my foot, and I just call it my tail wagging.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I chew on stuff.
That or if
Yeah.
I'm
And
tired,
I had to
it's
give up gum
instantaneous.
because there's no gum that doesn't have aspartame in it. So I keep finding
Yeah.
these chewies. She got me the little fox chewies. There's a blue one
Oh, how cute.
See, if I'm super tired, and people make fun of me all the time for this, but it's
too. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I will never make fun of you. There's something else.
I
in
won't
here, too.
either.
What is
I don't chew on
What is-
gum. I actually wad
I
up
was gonna
tape
ask
and
if that was
chew
the
on
only
it.
one that came.
Nope. There's
Well,
two
my
boxes.
friend, my friend Vixie,
Your friend, you act like she's
she's
only your
my
friend.
friend.
Oh, I was just gonna say we're not
Ma'am.
getting into. Oh,
We are
oh
family.
my God!
Good
I'm
morning,
so
Sarah.
excited!
Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? I don't want to say.
What?
I gotta see it. I want to see it.
The US for
Yay!
my headphone.
Yay!
Aw,
How
how
Do they wrap around the headphone?
I
Aren't
would
they
have
the
a little bit of fun with your
cool?
wish list.
So my friend Vixie sent me this.
I want to get a passy. Like I need an
And
adult
no, the
size passy.
only
That's an
reason
adult
why-
size one.
Is
Yeah,
it?
this is no size.
No.
I have
So-
plenty.
The only reason why I have this, and she knows, is because I can chew on it. Like I
And
have
it-
when I'm
Yeah,
like
it's
super
Right.
the
stressed out,
chewing.
I just
For
want
those
to
of
chew.
you who do not know about adult passies,
There's a couple of people that
There-
I've seen on TikTok that make them,
I do.
there's a couple different
and Mel makes them apparently.
kinds of nipples.
Yeah.
One is like a balloon, and it like
Mhm.
fills your whole mouth. So when you suck on it, you're not making the
Right,
top of your
right.
roof raw.
Stop.
And then the kind I got her, it's pointed up so you can suck on it, but also the sides are
Tapered.
no, they're full silicone. They're not hollow,
Okay.
so you can she can gnaw on it till the day is done, and not end up swallowing.
I remember back in the
Stuff.
90s when passies hit real hard again, and teenagers were just we just wore tons of passies all around our necks, and we had them in our mouths. And
Mm-hmm.
I've never when
Oh my
I
God, this
see
is bad.
adults that have passies, I'm just like, okay, like I want one.
Mm-hmm.
I want okay, so I saw and I wanted so bad for the longest time. And Vixie's like, "You want one?" And I was like,
I think
"Yeah,
it would help
of
my
course I
little
want
a lot. Like I think
for real." I
it
was like, "You
would-
don't understand. I have that massive need to chew." When I was younger, I used to take the feet of Barbies and
Yes.
just chew
Yeah.
the shit out
It
of
was-
them.
Those were the
That
best.
was the best.
Yes. Yes.
I chewed on the ears of my little
My mom used to get so mad. She'd come
Stuffed
in and
animal.
be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do to your Barbie? Her feet are all
That was the
fucked
best
off.
part.
I was like, you don't understand.
Aesthetically pleasing to my mouth.
Oh yes.
Just
That's
so you
why
guys know, these are very much the same texture.
Okay.
Every time I would get a new Barbie, I would chew off her feet.
Mhm.
And like
It's
then
that same. It
I
gives
will-
just a
I
little
would
bit.
still play with them. There was nothing wrong with
Well,
them.
Justin had the hardest time understanding that I won't chew on gum because it doesn't set right with me. And on top of that, like Vixie said, there's not a gum out there that doesn't have aspartame in it.
Yeah.
So I'll wad up tape, whether it's double-sided
That's so
stick
bad at
tape,
Wrigley's.
duct tape, or like electrical tape, and I'll chew on it until the glue's gone, and then I throw it out.
You guys,
Huh.
do you want?
That is not
hey,
good for you.
I know it's not, but you know, I used to chew on foil when I had fucking braces too. So
Ooh, foil was good. That was a good one.
yeah,
And I didn't realize how like satisfying it would be. That's what it is. It's not. It's just so satisfying.
That's what a
Plastic
stim
spoons.
is.
I like
It's
to suck on
stimulation.
plastic spoons.
but
Big
yeah,
pens.
for a long time, I'll stay. Oh no, the pen
Big-
caps.
Big,
pen
yeah,
cap.
big pen caps. It's the big ones are the best.
Yeah,
They have the
Matter of
best
fact-
give to them.
Yeah.
these ones right here.
No,
Yep.
I like the
No, I like-
tubular ones better.
Oh no, it's these ones for me. It's got to be these ones. I don't like.
So, like, oh,
Where the fuck did it go? I just
Yes,
lost
we
it.
are talking about oral fixation. I got other
yeah,
stuff
we
here,
are.
but I don't know what else it is.
But no, I'm very well aware
the
the tape thing is not good for me because there's chemicals involved in that. However,
Pixie's doing
It
an
is not.
unboxing on DollHouZe, you guys.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys or not. I don't know what it is. I have to be careful.
You already
so
did.
tell me about last
Oh,
night. How
okay.
great was the interview? I didn't get to see it yet. Like I said, I was in a tailspin.
Oh, he is
It
so
was
cool.
great. He's
Yeah.
the
I can't
coolest
wait till he
dude.
comes back.
Nick is awesome. He's a hoot.
He's a hoot.
I got a
Yes.
new tin for my color sponges to get the color off, and it came
Oh.
with 12 of these.
Nice.
So for a very
Okay,
good price.
I'm itching to show you guys something.
Well,
I
do
didn't
it
even-
already.
Okay, well, hold on.
Scratch
you
the
stand,
itch.
you sit there, you sit there, you sit there.
You
You
sit here.
sit there.
I'm sitting right the fuck here. I ain't moving.
Where's my
Now what you doing?
Running around naked.
Making pencils.
Okay,
Oh,
are
those
you ready?
Cute.
Are you ready for the newest installment of the Underbunny collection?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
is going to be up for sale in the next
Remember,
week.
I can't squeal too loud. I have
else
sleeping
I have.
people in my home.
Okay, ready? Are
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah. I'm
His
ready.
name is Scooter.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Like
I love his face.
my brain is automatically pointing right at the little leg that has the purple. Oh, look at his little butt.
That's cute.
But
It's a
the
Scooter,
purple leg-
everyone.
Oh,
Hi, Scooter.
Scooter.
I love his face.
Me too.
Polite's here.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Hi,
Hi,
Polite.
Kira.
Wait a minute.
So he's the newest install.
Hubby?
Hi.
There you go.
Sorry, hubby and I kept trying to bring you up at the
Going
same time.
away. There we go.
No, she does
Yeah,
not have
friend's
poison
camera
ivy
over
again,
there.
Jimmy. Jesus, Jimmy.
Anyway, so this is Scooter.
Yeah.
So this is Scooter, and he's the newest edition. I have a few other ones that I wanted to make before I put them up, but I figured I'd show them to you guys. Which I'm almost
I
done
love
with a few of them because I've been going crazy. I make like 4 or 5 different bodies, and then I base my heads off the bodies, and then the ears. I've made like 7 different like pairs of ears.
Mhm.
I've been going nuts. So I've just been mix and matching shit.
Yeah, well, there's the rabbit
that
butt.
I think looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kira.
Hi, Kira. Oh, I didn't even know. What am I saying?
I just saw it on the thing. Yeah.
Hi, Kira. Anyway. Sorry. I parrot.
All right.
It's
I'm
okay.
air fryer.
Parroting.
Oh, what?
I am-
I heard air fryer.
I am spoiled by the air fryer. These things are really greasy.
Oh, I love
Oh,
the air
no.
fryer.
Oh, the McDonald's potato.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
the hash
yeah.
browns.
I got the ones from the store and I put them in the air fryer and they're really crispy. And
We
really
a couple weeks ago, when Justin was home, I actually
Now,
did
can you make a
French
school bus?
fries and tater
Can
tots
you
in the
make
air
a
fryer.
school? Well, that's what Kira asked.
Oh. Sorry.
tater
I'm
tots. Is that what
totally
you said?
paying
That was a look. Thank
Well,
you.
okay, so
And there
for
was
everybody
no
who doesn't
goddamn
know,
question.
It doesn't
Kira
find a
is a school
pattern.
bus driver. So, like anything
Oh.
that's school bus related, I automatically, I'm like, oh, that,
I'm sure there's a pattern out there somewhere.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there absolutely is. There's a pattern for everything.
Oh, Kira, you could be one of my drivers during the post-apocalyptic migration.
Oh my
then.
God,
Hey, that's a good job.
We
I
always
mean,
need an
I've got a
extra one.
CDL holder
Yeah.
here. We can just we've got backup.
We
I've got
have
plenty of truck
three.
drivers too.
Well, no, but here's the thing: we need multiple people so that we can people can switch off. So
Okay,
it's
so-
And
like,
we also
okay,
need the truck drivers to actually haul the trucks.
right.
Check it
Because
out.
They're
Check
going
it
to be
out.
hauling
Okay.
our shit.
Check this
Yeah.
shit out. My husband is a flatbed driver. Okay. He can haul any kind of semi,
Nice.
but he's a
Nice.
flatbed driver. And the truck that he drives, that the companies are buying now, are all automatics. So you don't have to worry about the gears. You can put it into manual, but typically he leaves it in the automatic settings. So they're really not, I don't perceive it, and this is my own opinion, as very hard to drive an automatic. I could be very wrong. But
I think I would
if it
be
came
really
down to it, I
confused.
think I could do it. But yeah, no, with the amount of truck drivers that I know in the entirety of the industry and the amount of different variety of companies that they work for, I can pretty much get anything hauled if I had access to equipment. Now, if the zombie apocalypse actually happens, he will have access to his truck, which means I have access to flatbed trailers. And not only that, I have access to farm equipment.
I actually am like
I know
a
how to use
kender when
farm
it comes to this.
equipment.
If it's not nailed down,
Oh, we're taking it.
it's mine.
Right.
It's yeah,
If
in
I
the
can pry the
apocalypse.
nails out,
If-
it's
right.
not
Yeah.
nailed down.
Right. And Kira's
Like
Kira's
riveted.
trucker, he drives what we call reefer units, which are refrigerated units. So
Yes,
we've
Which
got
we'll need at
as
least
long
one of those.
right, as long as we can figure out a way if the computers go down and we can't get the pumps to start. If we can figure out how to start the pumps, we've got unlimited diesel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We
easy.
can no, but I know how to do that. That's okay. I know how to do
That's a
that.
hacker thing.
Yeah. Well,
So
also
we're covered.
but no, I know how to get to diesel. I know how to get to gas. So we have both cars and we have access to that. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. I have
It would
access to that.
probably, and I know how to make biodiesel. It's gross, but I know how to do it.
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
not a pretty process.
So
But I know how to. Oh, and I learned how to make an Einstein's ladder. So to purify water is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
certify
TV
it.
show that like put Survivor to shame.
I
But
was
they ended
always
up
just taught to
canceling
boil it, but you know.
It was called Community, but they canceled it because somebody died on it.
Oh,
But what
shit.
they would do is they put these people in simulations of basically post-apocalyptic simulations.
Mhm.
The first one was my favorite. They like dropped these 12 people in a warehouse in the middle of a city with infected people all around them who
Mhm.
were hunting them. So they were trying to fortify and all these and all. It was just really cool. So they had to figure out how to, gather water.
Look,
find
I'm telling
food
you,
in
the
an
first
urban
place-
setting. It was awesome.
The first place I'm stopping at, if it actually ever happens, because God, the dreams that I have had about that would be Sam's Club. And you want to know why? You got to have
Why?
a membership to fucking get in, and zombies ain't going to have no fucking membership.
Oh.
There's
I'm
your
also-
dad joke for the day.
There
I
was a
also know how
show.
to use a gun. So
Oh, yeah.
and knives and weapons of all different kinds.
Membership,
I
please.
like you taking me to Hubby Little Paw. I love that. I fucking love that. Don't think for a second. I love all of you, but I will use you as zombie bait.
Excuse
Oh, yeah.
me.
I'm just
How do
saying.
you know
Run,
you're
so
not
it's
going to
fine.
be?
I
How
don't,
do you know
and that's
that
okay.
you're not
She-
gonna
I don't
do
But
know.
it?
she's okay with it.
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
know, but I'm perfectly okay with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Costco
as
members
long as you
only
all
too.
know
Just
you're
understand
edible.
that if you get caught, I'm out.
Okay.
If you get caught, I'm out.
No,
I'm
here's the
saving
funny
your
thing:
ass.
is if
Sorry.
it's a situation
I
where I
love
could
you to
save
face,
somebody, yeah, I'm gonna try to save them. But if it's a dead end situation,
of
I'm
course,
fucking
of
gone, dude.
course.
My survival
Oh
is
no,
coming
dude,
first.
you're done.
Mhm.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. See you later. I
Bye.
love
Survival
you.
just
I will
kicked
see
in.
you in the
Ciao.
next life.
Peace.
I have
don't
told
gotta
the
deal with this no
teenager.
more.
Right. Like I've told the teenager, I don't know how many times it ever happens, you're fucking zombie bait.
Yeah.
I'll put him on a fucking stick and a goddamn string and just fucking haul him around. Celebration of Life service was yesterday, and it was really good.
That's
good,
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yay.
I love those.
I have had some of the most interesting
No.
conversations this weekend.
So I have not.
That's okay. Your weekend will come.
My weekend will come. I had interest. Wait, no, I have philosophical.
Philosophical.
There you go.
I was going to say physiological, but that wasn't going to make any sense.
That wasn't right either.
Fossils?
That's all right.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
It was an
exactly,
interesting
Jimmy.
Conversation for this weekend.
This fat kid don't run, and I ain't got to run fast. I just got to run faster than you motherfuckers.
I got bad knees.
Half the
Speaking
time I don't even have to run. I just got to be
Bad
smart.
knees.
This is a
Sorry.
falafel?
Falafel.
Speaking of
Falafel?
fat, speaking of falafel, food in
Missed that.
in,
I was just
in
going to say,
particular.
you have falafel?
DNB.
So how was that on Friday?
Oh, it was interesting.
I was-
to say the least.
A lot happened.
A
I
lot.
need to figure out
Yeah.
how I
We,
need to figure out how I'm going to start watching you guys do your D&D campaign and watch the leftovers at the same time and actually be able to pay attention to both.
It's a
So
lot.
I
It's
jump
okay.
back and forth.
So listen to
Half-baked
what
dumb.
happened in the next episode of this. Okay, so here we are. Like, all right, we're gonna go into these sewers. Because
Ew.
because that's where these cultists are. So the last we left off, we were on a mission to figure out why these cultists were like taking over or whatever, where they were.
'Cause
We
they're
figured out
cultists?
they were. Well, we have to stop them. They're killing people.
They're trying to bring
Okay.
back the old one.
Yeah. So we're trying to stop that from happening. So
That sounds like a whole ass book I could write.
I know. This is why we're streaming it. Anyways, and this is also why I tell you the story on DollHouZe so that we have it on record too. So anyways, so we get to the sewers and we go in there and then a giant snake comes out of nowhere, bites Fingers and he dies. Permadeath.
Well, why didn't you bring Frank? You could have killed Frank.
Oh,
Don't worry about that. Hold on.
Frank's gonna be taken care of.
Have a good day, Kira. We love you.
Hi,
Crystal.
Kira. Good morning,
Okay,
Crystal.
so apparently I'm going to like the next part after the snake.
Okay. So Fingus permadeath. So we have to we take Fingus we take him out of the sewers back into town to go to the local place where we can resurrect him. So we go to a church or whatever
There's a church in the sewers?
No.
No. We
had to
leave
leave
the
the
we had to
with
leave
his
the
dead
sewer.
body.
Yeah. Slumped over. Like, let's go.
Frank is a character in their D&D campaign, and
Hold on, wait. Frank,
he's got an obsession with powder wigs.
he does. Frank
does.
is. I'm betrothed. Like my character Pyrrha, the reason why she's on this mission, why she went on to this journey, was because she's running away from some marriage.
Imagine Lord Farquaad with an
This
obsession
is Frank.
for powdered wigs, and that is Frank. The church
that is
of
Frank.
the sewer monsters.
No.
Oh Jesus!
No. All hail. So we get Fingus, we get out of the sewers, we go to the local church back in town, and the priest is like, so it's gonna be 1,000 gold. And we're like, we don't have that shit. So Polite's like, I'm gonna call daddy.
I did. My dad's gonna have to pay for this shit.
Yeah.
We're rich.
Just put it on his tab.
Yeah.
I looked at Polite. Well, Pierre looks at Polite and was like, your dad's gonna be so mad at you. So mad.
She is like a daddy's girl, so
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
There's
fine.
nothing wrong with being a daddy's girl. I'm a daddy's girl, and he's been dead for almost 16 years, but he's right there.
Mind you, the person that the person that we resurrected was a pirate.
Yeah, he's a pirate.
He's a pirate.
But he's in the Navy now. So
Oh, yeah.
he accidentally signed up for the Navy for food. They were like, do you want food? And he was like, yeah, sign here. Okay. And then he's now in the Navy.
Right.
I mean, it would be a familiar area for him.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I really apparently need to actually actively want to start playing D&D because I've never done
It's
it,
fun.
and this just sounds fucking amazing. Like, I've done
Oh my
RPGs before,
It's-
and I
Now
had a great
remember,
time.
child, I bought you one. I'm not buying you another.
Daddy? He
So,
can't say his name.
That's funny.
Polite, tell them how Pura made an arrangement to have.
Oh,
Frank
yeah, we still have
taken
to.
care of.
We
Yeah.
have to talk about
Taken,
that too.
taken care of.
Taking
Yeah,
care of.
well, there's this dude that's like, okay, so at one
Ryder's
point,
last name.
Ryder. At one point, we ended up going to some place after we
It was the industrial district.
were in the okay. Was that before the before?
Yeah, this was
Fingus
before the
died?
snake thing.
Oh,
The snake thing was important.
It was like, yeah. I'm sorry, that was funny. Okay,
was.
so anyway, so before that, we're like walking around and everything like that, and this dude comes and finds us, and he's like, "Hey, these cultists, you know, they're doing shit, and when I hear, what do I need to do? What kind of deal do I need to make for you to, have them taken care of?" And
Also, he wanted us to get his schematics back for what is essentially electricity. He's inventing electricity. And so we have to get his schematics back. And he was like, what can I give y'all to,
okay, he turned to me.
Yeah.
You gotta go kill Frank.
Oh no, that was the first thing out of my mouth. I was like, wow.
I'm the
I was
guy I'm
like,
supposed to marry,
what's
and I
in
don't
it
want
for
to
me?
kill it.
I was like, well, what are you offering? What are you offering? And he goes, well, I have
But
gold.
Jimmy,
And I
it
said,
was so
I have tons
good.
of that. What do I need
So
that
great.
for? And he's like,
I love that
well,
so much.
what I could do is have a certain someone taken care of because someone else is in a arranged marriage
I
that they
don't have
don't
my
want to
ears.
be in. And I'm like, but this now, if I agree to this, is this going to come back to me or is this going to be a secret? I'm sorry. Is this going to come back to the said person or is this going to be a secret? And he's like, well, nobody would have to know. We all must have our secrets. We all
Our
must
conversation
keep our
with
mouths
everybody.
shut for blah, 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 blah. I'm like, deal.
Yeah.
Brentley says you have to watch the conversation because it was the most awkward. You want me to kill someone for you? And Pyra
Yes.
was being like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. She straight said yes.
Yeah.
Let me sum
Like,
this
yes.
up for you, buddy.
Yeah. She's like, wait. He's like, wait a minute. I was like, yes, I want you to have him killed. Why? So that I can go home.
I want to
Stay
go home.
If I go
wanna
home, I have
go
to marry
home.
this fucker. How about you just go take care of that for me so I don't have to
I
marry
want to
this
be
fucker?
able to go home and get this stuff and not have to like get married.
What if you got married to him, then got him
And
killed, then you have all of his wigs, and then you can burn them,
That's exactly where my brain went.
right?
Like, I'm like,
Oh
burn
my
the fucking
God.
wigs.
That would be
Spent a lot
amazing.
of time.
Bonfire.
Oh
So
my
we have to go
letting
back
out
and
a
talk to
heavy sigh.
Ryder and be like, we gotta wait till
Listen.
it's And then you have all of his
Oh my
estate and
God.
everything.
Yes,
Dixie,
I would
don't know
have
what you were
everything.
doing earlier.
And then I could just marry the first man that I saw and then kill him off too and then keep doing that.
Like a Black
could
Widow.
Vixie. Hey, Vixie.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I love them. They're adorable.
They're
Thank
so
you.
cute.
Yeah.
But that would
I-
be amazing.
I quick like a bunny put them on my wish list the minute I found them because finding them in red was near on impossible.
They're
So-
adorable.
Thank you.
Do.
You can get them in pink and turquoise just about anywhere in any style.
Oh my God.
There were leather
I
ones
need
that
to
I
check
really
to see
liked,
how
but they
far
were
from an upgrade I
really
am because I want to put something on my Cohens and actually use them and then work on StreamYard.
Oh my God.
expensive.
Fuckers.
For real. Well,
And now
I mean,
that I
Brent,
have these, I know how they work, and I can make like big fluffy ones.
Right.
if you think about it though, Brent, Pure is a noble, dude. She has like unlimited supply of money. Like she's one of the people. Like, dude,
She is one of the
Her-
people. She's
one of the people.
We are the 1%.
Yeah, we are the 1%. Oh my God.
You know what she reminds me of?
Doll.
No, actually, she reminds me of Welcome to the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your
God,
favor.
that was
What's her
yeah.
name?
Mel.
Fifi.
Mel. What was her
Effie.
name? There you go. See, I knew Mel knew.
Effie. Yeah.
Welcome to the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor.
That's who I think of every time you start
I
talking
never
about
said it
Ira.
wasn't fun to watch. It's obvious she's a noble.
I loved Effie's like character development. That was
Oh,
really
so
great.
did
In
I.
the books and stuff, it
So-
was
She
When-
was amazing.
When the first Hunger Games movie came out, I was still doing hair at the time, and it was a big deal in the hair world because it was one of the very first movies where a lot of the characters were using brighter colors for their hair and nails in their makeup, and Joico was a big part of that. And that's actually one of my favorite brands of color to use.
Mhm.
And so is Pravana, but I was just so happy to actually see the recognition that the hair industry was getting
Sorry,
because
I
of these
need this.
movies.
Oh yeah.
And the braiding coming back. Yay. We go through
Yes.
fits and turns with braiding. And I love
Yes.
it.
Oh, I love the braiding I love nowadays braiding where they actually braid and then they pull it out a little bit so it's like a bigger braid. I love that. I wish I could do that.
You know, the funny thing, I was sitting there and I have the wig hanging up on the hanger that I have on the back of the door, the blonde one that I just got. And I was trying to fishtail it, and I haven't fishtailed in years. And I
Oh.
miss that. Because it's a very intricate braid, but you still have a lot of flow to it. It's not tight, it's not compressed. It gives you breathing room, and I miss it.
I
Yeah.
loved doing fishtail braids.
My white wig is probably going to end up with some interesting braids and such because makeup keeps staining it. So
If I can
I
get
got
my
red and black
hand-
stains all over it.
I like fishtail braids, but they're a pain in my ass.
Yeah,
So
they
I
are.
don't do them.
It's
Like
because of
French
the intricacy of them.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
French
so
braids are a pain in
Now,
my
are you
damn ass.
talking about the braids that are inverted, or are you talking about the extra the braids that are actually outside above the hair? Because there's a difference.
Well,
what people
no, no,
perceive
no.
of a French
No,
braid
no,
as
no.
technically is an inverted braid, and then when you braid it out like to where it's above and actually protrudes from the head, that is a French braid.
No, wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I learned that in beauty school.
Okay,
When it's up
I did
against the
not
head.
know that. I didn't know
So when
that.
it's inverted and it looks like it's part of the hair just
Okay.
flowing, that's
So,
called an
yeah,
inverted braid.
Okay, so
We
I
called them
meant-
Dutch braids.
Yeah.
No, I was always told that was a French braid. That was what I was told. I was like,
Nope.
really?
Nope. The technicality of it, when you get into a school when you go into cosmetology school and you
Right.
get your books, that's one of the first things that they cover because it's a big misconception that a
Yeah.
French braid is actually the one
Yeah,
that protrudes
Like
out.
Starbucks, what you serve is a
morning,
caramel
Myrtle.
latte,
Hi,
not a
Myrtle.
macchiato.
Right.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. So the inverted braids and like also the paint that French braids are also a pain in my ass too, but either way.
You know, the only person I can do that on is myself. I can't do that on anybody else. But I want to get a lace front and I want to put, I don't want to do cornrows. I want to do like bigger braids through it up to a certain point, like we used to do back in the 90s where we would twist or braid our hair in the front.
I used to wear my hair like that all the
I still do. Matter of fact, I
especially
still
in the
do
summer.
I'll do the twists on the top of my head. I'll do like 10 of them across the front of my hair and bobby pin hair.
I can practice too about my like. I have so many freaking wigs. Like it's not even funny.
And I got a styling head the other day, and y'all saw what I did with the pink wig. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad I got a styling head.
I'm gonna end up getting all my own equipment. I'm gonna end up getting all the shit I need.
Here's the thing:
need a styling head.
Most beauty schools, when you enroll, part of your tuition goes to your kit. So you get mannequin heads, you get a tripod to put the mannequin head on, you get your straight irons in different sizes, your Marcel irons, your different brushes in different sizes.
I love Marcels.
I can't do it; my hands are too small.
You guys,
I used to
there's
not
a
be
lot
able
of things
to do
that come with these.
ones.
I can learn how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
like
That's what
real things.
Going to school is for, honey.
Yeah,
I know.
But no, typically,
hey, Myrtle.
when you enroll, part of your tuition goes towards your kit. Like I have this big joke that the only thing I really have left from beauty school is one of my straight irons, and I'll straight up tell people it's a $20,000 straight iron, and they're like, "But it's not." But it was. It cost me $20,000 to fucking get it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's true.
So,
and then some of the kits actually come with like different kinds of tracks or different kinds of hair to use, so you can learn how to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. Mine came with yak hair, and I fucking hated it.
I have an appointment with my counselor. I have a counselor anyway. A counselor that is going to start. We're going to start doing that on Wednesday. So.
Good. I'm excited for you about that.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
Got all of my paperwork in, everything like that, and so that was one of the things I told her when I first started this whole ordeal.
We got all the presents today.
I know.
Mel, I got another package a few seconds ago. It just came.
I told you I had fun with your wish list.
They're fingernails.
Oh, how cute. Oh my god. I never thought about that. That would have been
the press-on nails.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I didn't.
Yours wasn't the only one, but hers are gonna take a little longer.
These. They're like rose gold.
Oh, those are pretty.
That's how I started doing my nails until I learned how to actually set acrylic.
Oh, see,
matte black.
Yeah.
Sherry, you've got some stuff coming.
Shiny.
So
black.
I need to know when I need to walk down to the post office because that goes directly to my PO box. And thank you in advance.
As soon as I get knowledge that
thank
it
you
has
in
been
advance.
delivered, I will show
I don't
you.
want to dance.
You did not have to do that, but I am going to appreciate the shit out of it.
But I'm
because Mel is awesome.
But I insulted you on the little gift thing.
That's okay. That just shows me that you love me.
I was just gonna say.
That's how I know when people really love me.
I love it when people do that.
These actually reminded me of Doll. See the green glitter on the tip?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It goes green to gold.
So that's actually really a really easy art. When you paint them like that, that's really easy to do. All you need is the triangular makeup sponge, and you set both colors on there and just press it on, and it ombres itself in.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those.
That's so
Galaxy
pretty.
black. Oh, and the way I found these, honestly, what I put in was goth nails, and nothing came up, so I put in witch nails.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna put those on mine. Damn it!
Just go, and you can just go to. You can go to my list and just click on it because it doesn't come off. They don't come off.
So, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but on Amazon, there is a wig place that I had done a review for, and so did Vixie, and so did Mel. And they used one of my pictures as an advertisement on there. I was so excited when I saw it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
the
oh my
model.
God.
Mel, Jesus, how much of my shit did you get off my wish list? Because I know I just added a buttload of shit, and most of it's gone.
Okay, that was not. No, I didn't get that.
No, it
one.
wasn't all her.
Okay.
No.
Well, then I apparently
I'm not
need to go to the
even-
post office.
Although I tried to get you the longer strand of lights, but it said they couldn't deliver it to that address.
Yeah, because it's a P.O. box.
Yeah.
There's a P.O. box. P.O. box.
I need to
oh,
figure out.
That would be awesome, but no, it won't let me.
I need to switch the address without making the address public because people don't need to have my home address.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, no. You can do that. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Just-
I just need to switch it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
what you
what I
do
did.
first is make it private first and then switch it
Yeah.
over.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then you'll be fine.
It's already private.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when I set up the P.O. box on it, I set it up as private with a public list. I don't know how I fucking
That's
did
what
that.
I'm
I'll
telling
have to
Doll.
fuck
It's
with
already
it.
set private.
Yeah.
Okay. I did that for my food list and my doll's wish list. Food. Dakota's so funny. He's like, which one are you looking at? I'm like,
Which account are you trying to? Oh, that's fine.
dude.
Sorry, my fucking socials are going off because my phone's figured out I'm awake.
Oh,
Darn phone.
how could
It
you?
happens when when my phone figures out I'm awake. It's like, oh, you're awake? Good. We're gonna fucking blow you up now.
We're gonna blow you up.
Good
baby.
morning, Myrtle.
Good morning, Myrtle.
My brain's farting again, guys. I'll stop at the P.O. box today.
No, no, no. Okay. Not that it matters to any of you assholes, but matters to me.
Okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about except for my brain farts, but okay.
Talking about a video
Oh,
A vidya?
that
video.
that I need, that I apparently need to do right now because I have nothing better to do. Anyways,
I have nothing better to do. I'm hosting a show right now, but let me do
I
this real
mean,
quick.
I need to. It needs to happen. Has to happen. Sorry, guys. I love you. All the love. You're my love. Promise.
Well, while she's doing that,
Okay.
when the boys came home and we got dinner last night and brought it home, and we were sitting at the table eating, and the last time the kid was home, he was talking about how he's growing his hair out because he wants a mullet.
Oh, fun.
What?
Okay.
I'm not excited about it, but I'll cut it out for him.
Right.
But it's not long enough yet. This kid has been growing his hair out for almost a year, and it's barely like this long. I'm like, dude, my hair grows faster than yours does, and you eat the same shit I do. What the fuck? But his hair is
I want
super
that
thick.
hair.
So, like, every time I use the clippers on him, I have to be careful because it'll snag him.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, if you want to start it, we'll do it. But you need to understand the mullet that you're asking for is not the mullet I will give you. I will give you a traditional mullet where it's short on top, long in the back, and has no sides whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I hate the length that it's at now. I'm like, if you hate it now, you're going to hate it even more when it gets longer.
Mm-hmm.
And don't ask me to perm it because I'll fucking kill you.
I used to want a perm, and then my mom was like, "No, you don't." Like,
My
okay.
mama
Mm,
did
okay.
a Tony perm on me when I was 8 years old.
Oh,
And like the at-home perm with the sponge rollers. Oh, my mom came to pick me up that weekend and she was furious because my
Sure.
grandmother, I had knee-length hair and my grandmother fried my hair.
Oh.
oh no!
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
had to go get it
God.
cut to where it was damn near as short as like when I shaved it the last time and I took it down to a 2-guard, that's how short it was.
Oh,
My mom was pissed. The only thing that they could salvage out of the whole haircut, this is how I ended up with a rat tail, was one strand of hair that ended up being my rat tail.
Wow.
But my hair grew back. It probably took me 6 months to hit my shoulders. But, that's when we learned that you don't give a child any kind of chemical service before puberty because there's a possibility of it not holding.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't cut your hair for a year. It got almost down to your waist. Jesus fuck. It takes me 5 years to get 24 inches of hair, but that's because in 5 years, I cut 7.5 feet of hair off of my head. If I just let it go and not trim it, in 5 years, this shit would be taller than I am. It'd be like as tall as Justin. With a Flowbee? Oh my God, I remember Flowbees. They still sell them. They just rebranded them.
I know what I'll do.
This is about a year's worth of growth. Almost, give or take for me.
I did trim my hair for the first time in a year, a little over, I shaved it in March of last year. And I just trimmed off 1.5 inches because my ends were crunchy.
I think this is 3 years worth of. This is also not brushed. This is just thrown up in a ponytail. So just so you guys know, I know.
Guaranteed in another year if I actually treat my hair how it's supposed to be treated.
And then this is just obviously
even with coloring and bleaching it, it'll be down past my bra line, and then it'll just it should start pulling real hard. And when I get to a certain length, my hair just grows. Yes, the hair vacuum. But I mean, I only had to cut 1.5 inches off for a full year of growth, which was amazing.
Will you stop? Pause.
I used a hammer.
Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
Polite, moose that lock up like that, and then you'll be a polite unicorn. Oh,
I can. I've got hairspray and gel. I've got to be glued. I could do it. I've done it before.
Now.
With your RA, you can't do long hair, and I understand that. Like, I get migraines from my hair pulling, and I get migraines from my hair being up too much. Like, I thin my hair out to like halfway thinned, to where I only have like half of the hair left on my head, and it still pulls.
I had a dream that I cut mine into a very long mohawk last night.
Okay.
It was when it was down, it was like kind of Eon Flux swing cut. But the sides were both shaved all the way back.
Tutorial.
Oh.
What about tutorial?
Crystal.
What?
It's Crystal's last day of vacation.
Oh no!
She's spending it with
Crystal.
us. Hi, Crystal.
But I'm seriously considering doing it because my eczema's been so bad this year.
Yeah.
So worse it's been since I was a kid.
Do it.
Seriously.
The one thing I love the most is
using
rubbing
tar shampoo like every day, and
okay, I would. It's also that time of year where like it would be a good idea to shave it off and then just use wigs because it's starting to get cooler and you can actually like let it grow. And,
well, my undercoat, which I know most people say only dogs get that. No, I get an undercoat.
Humans do too.
My undercoat's starting to grow in too, and I think that's part of it. Because I got these little. This is how I know. See this? This is how I know my undercoat's growing in.
Yep.
Little baby hairs. But it's not just there. It's through my whole freaking head.
I get them here. That one sticks out when I'm sick. Like I can't. I've tried gluing it down when I'm sick. That's a surefire way of knowing. But they're all across here, and my sideburns don't grow past like right here. They're like. Oh, I'm a liar. They grow, curls. But like they don't get very long.
I actually do take I used to. I don't do anymore. I take mine and curl them up with some gel on the side of my face. Like,
do you do your edges?
Yep. I'm not as good as those black girls who've been doing them all their lives, though. I need to
All
get
it takes is practice, babe.
Beautiful.
I need to get my toothbrush game up.
Start with a toothbrush,
Tell
and
you
then
what.
they actually make brushes for edges.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna buy one. You know what? The best combs I ever got were wooden ones that were made for black girls' hair.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I do my braids,
A wooden
those were wonderful. My brother kept breaking them though.
Bastard.
But the I don't know what it is about the wooden comb. It's just
You can still find them. They're
so
just
good.
really hard to find.
I keep finding them at Walmart, but I live way deep south, and that's probably why.
I don't know. Like that's what you mean?
That's a really nice one.
Yeah. This is from Amazon. But if I
love
need
wooden
to comb it,
combs.
so.
But they had my favorite one was the wooden rat tail comb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was awesome.
See, I don't. When you're taught to cut hair, you're usually taught to cut with what I call a cheater comb because it's got a ruler on one side. It's got numbers etched into it on one side, so it'll tell you inches on it. Usually they're standardly 7 inches, but they only go up to 6 inches because the end of the comb is the 7th inch. And
so many ways Mel and I's brains went.
Yeah, no, but trust and believe. Like when we talked about doing pedicures, the files are literally called pedophiles.
Oh.
But anyway,
True
the
story.
rat tail
I've ordered
combs.
them.
I actually prefer.
Can I have a few pedophiles?
Seriously.
Is that a pedophile on your receipt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. But I've tried the wooden rat tail combs, but I prefer the metal because you can get more precision out of the metal.
I do like the metal ones. But I stab myself because I'm a picker.
Yeah.
The problem with the plastic ones is they warp too easy.
This is true. Now, I have found a brand, and I can't remember the name of the brand, but you can get them at Sally's. And the last time I bought one, they were $11 a comb because you can literally bend these things in half and they do not break. I still have like 3 of them here. Yeah, but they're expensive as shit, but they are worth
it
$1.
if they do that.
Yeah, like they do not break.
I mean, I don't
and I've had
mind
these
buying
things
those
for
bag
over
of combs
a decade.
when they're less than $1 a piece. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, like when I would go buy cheater combs and rat tail combs that I knew where I was going to use as disposable combs.
Right.
I would buy the cheaper ones, and then I found multicolored ones and fell in love. And then I found the ones that don't break. And getting into the hair industry can be expensive, but every single product that you pay the amount of money for is going to be worth it.
Now, is she owing because her internet was going down, or is she
because beauty school's expensive?
Because beauty school is expensive. I was like, one or the other, right?
Well, and I don't know what beauty school runs now. I know when I went, it was $20,000, and that was in the early 2000s. Her internet went out.
Yeah. We'll be here when she gets back.
Of course, it's her show. But like if you go onto Amazon and you order a hair color, okay, like say you're gonna order Pravana or you're gonna order Joico, you're gonna pay up $14 per tube. Okay.
I'm sorry, what was that? You pay what now?
$12 to $13 per tube for hair color for Pravana or for Joico or for like a bigger. Stop fucking with me, guys. But if you have a license and you get into a store that only lets you in if you have a license, you're going to find it cheaper there.
Oh, absolutely. That's the whole goal of this whole situation.
Right. Now, I no longer have my license, which means I can't access those stores. However, you can buy professional products on Amazon and eBay. I'm just saying, because that's how I get my nails jet.
There are 3 stores here who still remember when I managed the hair salon, and they still give me the license discount.
I still have my red card from Sally's, and I haven't had my license since I moved to Kansas, and I still get a professional discount.
Which
and I'm never going to let that go either.
Man,
they can suck it.
Don't let it go. Don't lose it.
I really, really, really want to do this so that I have like multiple things I can do, and like it's really, and I can also do it wherever I really want to, because
now they don't have a national license to do hair like across any state. You have to do reciprocity from one state to another. However, yes, it is a good thing to have if you're interested in the industry. Yes, it is going to be physically demanding, especially the first year you're in. Okay,
yoga.
I no longer
highly recommend yoga.
That's any kind of stretching and exercising and finding comfortable shoes. I don't care how ugly they are. I no longer am able to do it physically because I broke my body down so bad when I was doing hair, because I was working anywhere between 12 to 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. But if I had the capability, if my body would actually act correctly and I could get back into hair, I would in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because it's such a great versatile industry, and you're consistently getting new education. Like, I can guarantee you, I can walk into a class right now, because you have continuing education classes after beauty school that you can access. If I was to walk into a class right now, I'd be thrown, especially a color class, because I've been out of the game for so long.
Yeah.
Like, most of the stuff I learn now is through social media or through YouTube or things like that, because I actively seek it out.
Yeah.
And I've always told people, and I didn't listen to myself, but I've always told people, if you're going to get in the beauty industry, do not let your license lapse. Do not let your license go, because it is always a backup if you need it.
Right. Yep. No, I
Even if you're just doing braids for prom.
Yeah.
Dude, I made bank during prom.
Oh my God. Think about
I was not allowed to charge because I wasn't licensed.
Correct.
But tell you what, the tips I got were more than enough.
Here's the thing so if you advertise as a cosmetologist or a stylist, your state board can come after you if you're not licensed. They can fine you, and if you try to obtain a license, they can revoke that from you.
Right.
However, because I am no longer licensed, yes, I have the knowledge. Yes, I can do it for people, and I can tell them, I cannot charge you for this, but tips are much appreciated. And then I get, so what do your tips start out at?
Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Now, I've had multiple people over the course of the last 6 years that I've been in Kansas come to me and say, I'll pay you to do my nails, because they've seen what I've done with my own. And I'm like, nope, I don't do that. I don't do anybody else's anymore. I cut my hair, I color my hair, I cut the boys' hair, I do my own nails, and I do my own petties, and that's the extent of what I do, because I'm not trying to get fucked over by a state board if I ever decide that I want to try to get back into the industry. Right. At this point, if I tried, I would actually have to go back to beauty school, because my license has been lapsed for over 5 years.
Ooh.
If you let it lapse for 5 years, you have to go back to school, because there's more continuing education that you missed out on.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm excited. I want it. This is something also I've wanted for a while, actually. Ever since I was a young kid. It was like one of the first things I was like, if I'm going to go to school for something that I'm going to enjoy, that would be considered a profession. Right. And people will look at as a real job. Right.
Well, and a lot of people don't think that hairdressers and barbers are a real job. And I've heard that multiple times over my career.
I'm sorry. I want my license so I can look at people and be like, listen.
Well, and here's the thing is that is absolutely going to happen. I can't walk out in public without looking at people's hair going, let me fix that. No, I'm not supposed to. I can't do that.
Congratulations. But for what?
Don't go to wherever you got your hair cut again, please, because it looks horrible.
Oh, it's so shitty.
People don't listen to me. Because I'm like that. I will tell people, that is a terrible haircut.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, why are you telling me that? Because you don't need to do that to yourself.
Yeah, you don't need
to.
Whoever that was, don't go back.
Yesterday
it was such and such a salon. I don't care what salon it is.
Yeah.
Find somebody else in that salon if you need to find somebody in that salon.
There's a reason why nobody else but me cuts my hair, because nobody in the entire world cuts hair the same way that I do. No stylist cuts the hair the same way. You're taught a specific way, and then you pick up your habits after beauty school.
Yeah.
But we were walking into Jimmy John's yesterday, and it's in a plaza. So there was a Great Clips that was like 2 doors down, and Justin was actually veering that way accidentally. He wasn't paying attention to where he was going. I was like, "Are you trying to go get your hair cut?" And he turned around, he looks at me, and goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Don't do it. You know, the last time you went somewhere else that I didn't cut your hair, they fucked it up. I got pissed off, and I had to fix it."
Everybody in my house needs a haircut. I just cannot chase my kids. So we're trying. We used to have someone who could actually cut my daughter's hair, but she's not around anymore. So we're trying to find somebody else because she is autistic and she moves
daughter
and
is
she
around.
jumps and she
It's
steams.
the person that was cutting her hair that she's referring to.
Yeah.
That scared me for a second.
What?
That just hurt my heart a little bit. Okay, continue.
What happened? I got lost. What now? What?
I had to clarify who wasn't around anymore.
Oh,
the lady that was cutting her hair, not her daughter. Her daughter is fully around.
My daughter
still.
is fine.
Oh,
I know, but that just
this morning she was fine at 3:00 this
felt the
morning
need.
too.
She felt the need to clarify.
Yeah.
But and here's the thing, Doll, is you're going into new industry that creativity is an amazing thing to have, and you already have that. However, the biggest mistake that everybody makes when they get out of beauty school is you're so prone to doing what you're taught.
No.
And you hold on.
No.
You go into a salon and you think you know everything. The first salon I walked into had over 40 years of experience with 3 different other hairdressers in the building. And I turned into a giant sponge and I soaked up so much of everything that they taught me. And that's going to be my best advice is learn. Once you get out of school, don't stop learning.
Oh no!
Don't stop being a sponge because.
Okay, here I got even better. Don't stop learning.
Don't stop learning.
That.
Yeah.
No, across the board. Not even just don't. Everyone out there, don't stop learning. There's always more.
Right.
I love looking things up and finding things. And,
I finally got, after years and years and years and years of asking the same question, I finally got the answer last night from a historian.
Did you? Oh yeah. So
are shield maidens a real thing, or did America make it up? And he said they are a real thing.
So
he's a history teacher over in Denmark.
He's
Denmark.
He's a Viking, you guys.
Yeah, he
actually Viking. Actively tries to live the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You should see the tattoos on his head.
Yes.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go back and watch it. I just can't promise it'll be.
He's the one who was like, "How do you get these headphones over the helmet?"
Yeah, how do you do that?
You build the helmet with the headphone holes in it.
But he's really cool. And before he started drawing comics,
we are
we're the headphone mafia. Yeah, that's what he calls us.
I want to find bunny ears for mine.
You gotta look. Like I said, I want to see how these. I couldn't figure out how they hook, and now that I know, I'm gonna make bigger ones. I want big.
So a couple weeks ago, no, was it last week? I thought I lost my $275 set of trucker headsets that I have. I was freaking the fuck out. No, they're exactly where I left them, in the little container that they came in, because it's got like one of those material kind of really fancy. Anyway. And the reason why I thought about it is because I looked at Polite's headset, because when I put it on, and please don't take this the wrong way because it's a really cute headset, but when I put mine on, I look like a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
Well, yours is yellow. I like it though.
Hold on, I'll pull it out.
By the
way,
my youngest loves it. That's his favorite color, and he's like, she's got yellow.
Yeah, they were not cheap. They were like $275.
Oh, I'm not buying them. He's gonna inherit these when I get my new ones.
I'm making a bunny ear. Does that count?
Headphones.
Yes.
Okay.
You could probably get them from I feel like people who do like the silicone stuff where they make the molds for things, or even when they 3D print, they could make those bunny ears for like the headphones, because these won't fit anything.
Well, that's why I wanted to see how these worked, and they just barely fit, actually. Yes, they're cute.
There are a pair, but it's a gaming headset that's already like built into it. And I want to clip. I want to be able to clip it in there. I don't want it to.
Like I said, now that I know how these work, I think we could actually make them.
Like mine are little silicone things, but they'll only fit on one of them.
They're kitty ears, though. I don't want kitty ears. I want bunny ears.
No, we can make bunny ears.
Just for that, I'm not going to let Wasabi watch TV later.
Why?
Because you said you don't like kitty ears.
I don't.
I don't need him hearing that negativity. Because then he's going to be self-conscious about his ears.
But I want bunny ears.
Well, you can have bunny ears, but I can't have him listening to how
those
you
are
don't
the
like
cutest ears.
cat ears.
Oh my god, okay. There are a pair of pink ears. I'm not gonna lie, and they're super cute. Pink kitty ears. This is super cute.
I was looking for them in all the same color, or in all the colors, in all the same style, and I gave up. If I could have found them in all the colors and all the same style, I probably would have bought them for everybody.
Well, when I ordered my Cohens, when I first started with you guys, I was going to get a purple one, but then Vixie reminded me that somebody else had a purple headset, and I didn't want to be competing with somebody. So I got the black ones.
There's
I know. I know.
I decided that was a bad idea.
Did you seriously just do that?
She went there. Well, you know what,
She's
Mel?
Twittering over there. She's blushing.
You're awesome. Keep that shit up.
Wow.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mine is a gaming headset.
That's okay.
That's okay. This is one of the reasons I like the Cohens is because you can have the auxiliary cord, or you can take it out and Bluetooth it.
Now, when I Bluetooth my Cohens to my phone, because my phone is just a raging asshole, I sound like I'm in an airplane.
Yeah, I don't like it without the cord.
Notice this came from the purple row.
If I am out and about and I want to wear my headsets, a lot of times I'll put them on the Bluetooth to listen to music like when I'm out.
That's what I do when I'm walking.
Gets in my way.
My Cohens are the ones that I take when I'm walking now. I was using my trucker headset because I could pull the mic down and I could mute if I pulled it up. But they get real sweaty, and the Cohens don't get me as sweaty.
These are all fraying apart, but it's because it's my fault because I put them on the boom, and they got kind of intertwined with the springs.
Yeah.
So I need a new set. No, it's my fault. But so my youngest is probably going to inherit these, but I've had these longer than.
Oh, that's
more than.
I mean, they have. Oh my god, I want a gaming chair headset. I mean, a gaming headset. I mean, a chair that's. Oh my god! God damn it!
Mine only
you
work
want everything
with the little dongle, so that I can't use them on my phone.
Okay, I will say this, Vixie. I found some. I found some headphones that are cute that you would love.
Oh my god! Are those little fox ears?
Those are fox ears. Cute. Those are super cute.
But they're orange.
Yeah, well,
it's close to red.
No, it's not.
It's red enough.
Ma'am, if you take yellow and red and combine them, what color do you get?
No matter what I just said, it has yellow in it.
Okay. No matter how many times you try cherry, it's not.
I know.
No, right.
Sorry. You think
the fox ears that I have that I really like, they're kind of orange.
Yeah.
That I wear all the time.
Oh, these are.
There's a red
foxes aren't really red. They're kind of orange.
Well, no, the fox I want is.
Oh my god! I
red.
just found a whole bunch of ears. That's
okay.
Cool.
It's a very rare fox, but I love it.
I'm gonna add a whole bunch of these ears to my list.
You were supposed to link me something, and it wasn't the
microfiber.
No, I ordered that. It'll be here by Thursday or Friday. There was something else, and I can't remember what the fuck it was, and it's gonna bother me.
So you remember what it is? I can't do nothing.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay on
so helpful.
Friday's makeup table.
Sorry. I do have red fox ears on my wish list, but there are rabbit ears that I want that are red. They're crimson red rabbit ears, and they're huge, and they're on Etsy, and I want them, and I want them, and I want them, and I have deer horns so that Lollipop can transform into a jackalope. Because
I was going to ask you if you're trying to make a jackalope. So I was on TikTok this morning because as usual on Sunday morning, I slept for an hour before the show. And there was a girl talking about she had ordered something from an Etsy shop, and she's having problems because the woman closed her shop. This woman has been stringing the customer along for like literally almost a year at this point. She ordered these ears, 2 sets of them, at $53 a piece in March. And Etsy's trying to contact the seller and having no luck. And she's tried contacting the seller. The seller's just giving her the runaround, talking about she was on maternity leave. Then it was, I closed my shop, but I'm doing all my active orders still. And she put this order in March and has yet to receive it. And she's stuck. She paid out $100 and some odd for these ears she's never going to get.
Yeah.
So maybe
she paid through PayPal?
No, she paid through her debit card. And her bank can't dispute it because she put other things in the card at the same time. And she received everything else except for the ears. So her bank won't dispute the charge because there were other things on there.
Yeah.
Okay, FYI to all you people out there, if you're buying something off of a site like Etsy, use PayPal. The reason is PayPal will pull a payment immediately if you say I did not receive this, and then go into a full investigation. You will not be out.
Etsy is conducting an investigation, but this woman is just giving everybody a runaround.
So, in other words, what happened was she did everything else except for one thing. So, the most expensive thing, I'm guessing?
No, this
was ordered.
She ordered from multiple companies off of Etsy.
Oh.
She ordered 2 sets of ears from this specific person.
Right. Okay.
And she got everything except for the ears, which cost each set of ears was like $52.48 or something. So rounded up to $53. So she lost $106 plus shipping.
Yeah. So I forgot.
That's okay.
So I forgot. When it comes to Etsy, a lot of people, not a lot, actually, it's not a lot of people, because most of the time it's, when you're on Etsy, as long as you have to look at the reviews, because if there are no reviews,
and that was another thing that she was talking about, was when she found the shop, she was looking through the reviews and they were all great, and then within the last month or so, all of the reviews on the shop that you can't find pictures for anymore because the shop is closed are all 1-star reviews from people that this woman has taken their money and not given the product for.
So, and there you go. Like, that's
research who you're buying from.
Right. Most of people on Etsy, they're not going to do that. But if you really do need to look at the reviews and make sure that there's nothing bad. So and somebody may be great at first, and it may be, it may be quick and whatever at first, and then they'll just,
they turn into shitty people.
It just happens because a lot of it has to do with people, they get involved in things they probably shouldn't, or they have mental health issues, and it's,
or they just don't want to do it anymore.
And that too.
And I'm not saying mental health makes you a shitty person.
No.
So now I'm stuck because the comment section is talking about what Brent bought.
Yeah.
Polite, and I want to see what he bought her.
He got me an engagement sword.
An engagement.
Oh my God! I just found out about those. Oh.
He got me an engagement sword. Let me find it.
Yes. That's exciting.
Mama Cusses did a stitch off of a video from a couple that had done an engagement sword, and she was like, "Wait a minute, you could do that?"
Oh my God!
Justin wouldn't be brave enough. I can tell you that. He'd be too afraid I'd use it on him.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
How did gave me an engagement sword without her realizing it?
Narsil sword from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And there's the hilt.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. It's the sword that cut the ring off of Sauron's finger.
Oh,
have you seen the video that's floating around TikTok? And it's a guy who had used a hilt that's very similar to that, but he turned it into a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful.
I
yes. And it was funny because there's a guy who did a stitch on it, and he was like, "Oh, that's a nice sword handle." I was like, "It's called a fucking hilt."
Oh my God.
It's actually a poem.
Well, Damn it!
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah,
The hilt
But he
is
called it a sword handle.
and the handle.
But he called it a sword handle.
My nose.
It technically is a handle.
I don't care. Call it by its name, not what the fuck you think it is.
Oh, we couldn't. So we were talking about modifying clothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I could not remember what the terminology for putting in pieces of material into a piece of clothing to make that area bigger. And hubby was like, panels, and I said no, and he goes, that's what you usually use, and I said, I know, but that's not technically the word you're supposed to use. There's a dressmaker's term. And we are both, and he was Googling, and I'm trying to think of what it is. Finally, he looks up at me and he says, don't tell me it just fell out of my head again. Fucker. Gusset. Thank you. He goes, gusset. And I said, that's it. And of course, right now I forgot it again. I don't know why. I cannot remember the word gusset. I learned that word when I was like 7.
Mm-hmm. There's a specific word that I use when we talk about relationships, and it's I always forget the word compromise. I don't know why, but it never fucking comes out when I need it to. I mean, it is, but it's not, because if you love somebody, you're willing to make compromises.
What compromise? I don't know. Like, listen, there are some compromises I will not do,
and that's understandable. But the point is I always forget the word compromise.
No, I don't.
That
like it just flies right the fuck out of my head.
That sounds very Freudian.
I was going
to
say,
I know. It might be. I don't know. Maybe it's because I make too many. I don't make enough. Who the fuck knows? I've made too many in my life.
I don't have
finally found the one who doesn't ask me to compromise.
My stomach hurts.
Do you got to poop?
Sorry.
I don't know.
So no, she hasn't eaten yet today.
Know what you're talking about.
Me either.
That's what I thought.
I had coffee. Does that work?
I had sandwiches.
You might have to poop, honey, because coffee is a laxative.
Well, no, not as much as you think.
It works for me every fucking time. So I'm putting 2 and 2 together because Justin was talking about his stomach was upset last night or this morning, and I'm trying to figure out why his stomach was upset. It had nothing to do with the fact that he ate 4 Jew dogs, because I have a whole 24 pack of Jew dogs in my fridge right now. Hebrew National.
Hot dogs.
Hebrew National.
Okay, Jew dogs. I forgot. I always have to think about that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Kosher hot dogs have a lot of soy in them.
Hot dogs. Sorry.
Yeah, they have a lot of sodium in them, and he's not used to that amount of sodium in his system at one point. Yeah. Well, soy sauce is typically made up of a lot of sodium.
Well, yeah, because it's fermented soy. Mm-hmm. It's salt and soy.
We go through gallons a year in this house because the teenager likes to drink it. I'm like, you're going to have blood pressure issues when you get old enough. You know that, right? 2 and 2 or
so the longest time Kikkoman didn't have gluten-free. So yes, there's gluten in most soy sauces. Mm-hmm. Just so you know. So the longest time Kikkoman, which is my favorite, did not have gluten-free. So I was buying Le Choy. My Chinese friend came over and she looked at me and she said, I can't believe you have Le Choy in your refrigerator.
Oh,
I said, sweetheart, I love you, but it's gluten-free. She says, so is Kikkoman. I said, Kikkoman is not gluten-free. She looked it up. She goes, you're right. But now Kikkoman makes a gluten-free one and it's really good. Just for all you gluten-free.
Le Choy is nasty.
Hey, you use what you got.
You
know as well as I do. You have the cheese thing. You use what you got.
I understand, but I actually thank God that my great aunt May was Chinese, and she taught us how to traditionally cook Chinese food.
Right, because the Chinese food that we have here isn't traditional; it's Americanized.
Yeah, it is, correct. And it's so much better the traditional way. Like,
yes.
Oh God damn!
Like if I try to deter us from going to Chinese restaurants as much as I can, because I know I can make it at home and I can make it the way it's supposed to be made versus the shit that's put out now.
Yeah.
But you can't get Justin away from a fucking seafood bar to save your life.
I could make him never go back to a seafood bar because I am so good at cooking seafood. It's unreal.
I can't do it. I can't have it. He's cooked shrimp twice in this house in the last 6 months, and it's made me gag both times.
I'm telling you right now, you would love what I mean.
If you do not know how to do your seasoning mixes, the only ones that I would recommend that you can buy at the grocery store are called Sunbird, and they are from China, but most grocery stores carry them. It is the best stir fry. They have the best stir fry pre-season mix, and their fried rice season mix is great too. Now I make most of mine myself, but if I need a quick like a bunny, I can't find 5 Spice or something like that, because 5 Spice isn't always readily available. That would be something I grab if I know I'm making that for the night. A lot of
you should
Chinese
see the looks that we get when we do Chinese in the house, because I have an actual wok that I put on my glass top, and people look at me funny. They're like, "You put a wok on a glass top?" I put a fucking cast iron on my glass top. Don't fuck with me.
I don't like glass tops, but if that's what you have, that's what you have.
Yeah. That's what I have, because the house isn't set up for gas. The only thing that's gas in this house is like my water heater.
We have a glass top and we cook great shit.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Exactly.
It's delicious.
Exactly. When we moved into the house, the landlords had an electric top, and the house that we had lived in before had a glass top. So when I electrocuted myself on the electric top, I electrocuted myself.
I melted one of the elements.
So when that stove went out after I electrocuted myself, I told Justin we needed to go buy a new stove.
Right.
And because we couldn't get gas hooked up into the house, we went and I was going to go buy another electric burner stove, but I don't like the smell that they produce.
Yeah.
Especially when they're new. Yeah. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just get a glass top. Well, his mom actually bought us one for Christmas that year. And I have to keep my cats from jumping off of the counters on the sides because they actually broke my glass top. I had a warranty on it and it was fixed, but I was going to be without a stove for like 6 weeks. So Justin and I actually went out and bought another one, which is the one that we have now. And we got the one under warranty fixed and gave it to his sister because her glass top was fucked off.
Wow.
If you give me a choice, I'm going to go gas every time. But if I don't have a choice, I'm going to take a glass top over an electric burner.
When we moved into this house, the first thing I did was call companies to see if I could get gas lines put in.
You guys, I need more coffee.
We'll be right here, babe.
Coffee. We'll be here.
Okay.
We love you.
We're not going anywhere.
But
I might.
You never know. She comes back and we're all gone.
We all just turn off our cameras.
Yeah, everybody be quiet.
Shh. So I called and they're like, we're sorry, we don't run the gas lines underneath the railroad tracks.
They do. I
was so upset.
Well,
so I said to hubby, I want 2 pigs buried in my side yard. We still haven't done it yet though, but that's what I want. So if it comes in, then store additional small propane tanks for emergency use.
I think you just confused polite with the thing about the pig.
Yeah, pigs.
You've never...
The very huge propane tanks that look about the size of a car are called pigs.
My neighbors have. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
and
see, they won't let us bury them here.
This, but you can bury them. You don't have to have them out.
No, you can't do it in Kansas. They don't let you.
In Florida, you can bury them.
Because our water line,
and
I don't understand why they would let them bury them in Florida. Your guys' water line is higher than ours is, and ours is barely 6 inches down. Well, yeah. You're the penis of the country anyway. Whatever. Yeah. That just made sense.
Built to kill you already. Why not a little propane?
My brain just clicked. Florida's the penis of the fucking United States. No wonder almost everybody that I've met from Florida is a fucking raging dick.
True story.
Almost. There's a few good ones. Most of us are transplants, but not all of us. We love Mel. We're keeping her forever, but she lived in Mississippi for a while.
You guys could absolutely keep my ex-husband in your state for as long as you want him. I'm good with it. But if I ever end up moving to Florida, everybody in Florida needs to make sure that he moves the fuck out of the state.
Well, he could disappear. We have Gator Alley.
Oh.
100%.
He might just have to go for a midnight walk. I don't know why. Guy is weird.
He's an odd one. I don't know.
He's an odd one. I don't know why he decided to go walking there. It's not my fault.
That sounded very.
Fell in love with his girlfriend walking down a beach in Florida.
My mom's best friend came from Michigan down to Florida one year, and her name is Sally, and Sally is Native American.
Does she sell seashells down by the seashore?
Oh no. She is a Native American from Michigan.
Oh,
she hated every minute of being down. She's like, you
your
guys'
mosquitoes are like the size of horses.
She goes, the beaches are wrong. The plant life is wrong. The animals are. I said, did you see the deer? She said, what deer? I said, those dogs over there with long legs. She said, oh my God, they do look like dogs with long legs. I'm never coming back. She says, never coming back. She hasn't either. She has never come back in like 20 some odd years. Never coming back. She's hilarious.
No, I'm a liar. My water heater and my actual heater are the only two things that are gas in my house.
And this is the woman who will drink whiskey in the woods and talk to the bears.
Who?
Yeah.
My mom's best friend Sally.
Oh yeah.
My mom has a best friend Sally too.
Yeah. She's one of my favorite people.
Sally's
so funny. When my mom got married, that was when she came down, was when my mom got remarried. And we're standing in the church and she's like, we have to do this again tomorrow. I said, yeah, this is the practice. She goes, your mother has you and I in a church at the same time.
And it's
Does she
not
want
burning?
the damn thing to burn down?
Yes.
I said, yeah, probably.
It was her absolute goal.
It's funny, every time I walk into a church, I get real hot real quick and I can't figure out why.
I have not been to church in
I have no fear. I've got no fear.
Well.
Oh, I have no fear when I walk into a church, but for some reason, I just get real overheated real quick.
I love it.
My anxiety starts with whenever I go into a church nowadays because I just...
That's one of the few things my anxiety
is religious trauma.
Well, I mean, for real though.
No.
It really is.
I had my really good friend Misty Meadow. I won't say her last name, but her name was Misty Meadow Morning. That's a great first name, right? I'm like, where'd you get that name? She said, that's where I was conceived.
I have an aversion to that first name. Sorry.
All right.
Misty Meadow Morning. I think that's the greatest name ever. Yeah. But anyway, she was a great name. Person, and of course, you can tell her parents were hippies. But she was in a Catholic school for the first part of her life.
Yeah.
And she really had illogical fear of nuns.
They beat you.
I don't know if it's that illogical because they are.
Well, okay, so she had a very she had a very profound fear of nuns, to the point where we were eating in the downtown Big Boy.
Nuns are crazy.
Which is like one of the first Big Boys in Michigan. So it's like this little shotgun 2-story thing in the downtown area. And because of the way it's built, there are only 2 exits and they're very far apart from each other. Because it's long.
Yeah.
And we're kind of in the middle. We're in the smoking section. We're eating lunch when 12 nuns walk in.
No, ma'am.
Misty stood up and passed out.
That's hilarious.
It gets better. They freak out, try to help.
My friend
Michael, I'm like, Michael, just take her to the parking lot. So because she was a tiny thing. I called her a pocket pixie because she was, he just kind of tossed her up and walked her out. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. And they're like, what happened? I said, she's scared of nuns. And they all started laughing. I'm like, and this one girl goes, fuck, we're not really nuns. We're from Sound of Music up this.
Oh no!
My
So they
God!
weren't even
But,
real
like, it's
nuns.
the
They were
imagery.
actresses from the Bible.
Wow!
Wow.
Not even
Oh,
real
Oh
nuns.
fuck, we're
That
not
poor
even real
girl.
nuns.
No, and
Oh
she
my
has an absolutely beautiful name. I just have an aversion to the first name because I associate that with every trauma I've ever lived through.
I know. The
Wait,
but
what is it?
then when I told her, she
Misty.
said, "I guess it doesn't
Ooh.
matter." She goes, "I guess it just doesn't matter." And then there
Add
was
2 + 2, doll. You'll get it.
Yeah.
she said there was the one comedian we saw where we just both lost it because he was like, she says, so I went to a Catholic school. I walked into math class and I knew they meant business when I saw a guy hanging across of the chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get those timetables down because that wasn't going to be me next. And we both lost it. That's not going to be me next.
I also have an aversion to Pokemon because of that name.
Fuck
That's
you,
so
Misty.
sad.
Excuse you, you were not named the same thing that I was named, and you are not branded as a little redheaded skank, are you? No, I am. Thank you. Fuck off.
Honey.
Aw, I like her.
Honey. But see, that being
like
a
that
skank
character.
is okay, right?
I can't pull off yellow shorts. What do you want from me?
Oh, I bet
think
you
you could.
could.
I bet your little
I
booty
bet
would
you
look
could
cute.
totally,
I don't have a
totally
booty.
pull that shit off.
I have a crack in
Like,
my back.
hey.
We'll get you special panties.
It'll be fine.
They'll
We can
fit.
get the butt inserts, the ones that you can put the
We
silicone
can get
in.
those too.
Yeah,
We used to use
there's
those in theater all
also-
the time. Not for me. I got more back than I need.
We can also get you this. So it's a neutral or flesh colored leotard that will cover everything. And nobody will say nothing.
Dancer's tights. I used to use
Yeah.
those in the theater all the time. Didn't have
So-
to shave. It was wonderful.
Well, okay, so and another reason I have an aversion
Nobody
to the
will
name
know.
is back in the late 70s, early 80s, there was a show called Hee Haw.
Okay.
I loved Hee Haw.
Hee Haw.
And there was a specific character named Misty, and she was a hoe.
Yep. Yeah, she was.
And between that show and the ZZ Top song Misty Mountaintop was where my parents decided they were going to grant me with the lovely name of Misty. And then they decided they were going to throw Lynn, which means lake, as my middle name. I'm a foggy fucking lake.
Oh, honey. You're a beautiful.
You're mysterious.
You're a beautiful, mysterious lake, is what you are.
You
really
really them
hate my
off.
name.
The point is to keep them on.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Okay, so if you're a lake that's misty, like misty, right? Okay, misty lake. Okay. Think about this. If you're a misty lake, you could be a whole bunch of different things. You could be beautiful. You could be. You could kill them.
Yeah, I know.
Just kill them all. You could have all of the monsters be hiding, and then surprise.
I just feel like they named me to make me feel like I belong to a swamp later on in my life. Hello, puppy.
Jazzy. Look at this Jazzy.
She was upset because someone was in the kitchen.
Oh no.
She's so cute.
I know. She's got those big old bug eyes. 1,000-yard stare. My favorite thing in a dog.
Thank you so much. Love you.
Yeah. She's like, okay, you can put me down now.
All right, that's enough. Quit touching me.
Go.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm done. We're done now.
But no, like, okay, so I've talked about how my grandmother, my mama, wanted to name me after my father, and she wanted to name me Bradlin. And because of the trauma that's happened over the course of my life, and I have decided that Misty no longer exists, I would have gladly taken Bradlin over Misty. But
my
one
mom
day I will
see.
legally
I have
be
that
carried.
same issue with my name.
Well, I was going to say, you should know what my first name is if you check your fucking emails. No, Luhu is not really my middle name. I have a friend named Misty.
Well,
Her
if I could
parents
legally
gave
change
her
my
the
name,
middle
something,
name of
everything,
Ray. She's
anything
Misty,
other than what I
Misty
have, golden man.
Mystery.
I would be so happy because I could just move on from life and just
Oh, here's another reason you have to watch last night's interview, Sherry.
Okay.
The Viking has a bunny.
A
real live bunny.
He does.
That rules the house.
He does. Oh my
It's
God!
so
It's
cute.
so
Hippity-hop?
the cutest
It's
thing.
a hippie hopper.
No, he was seeping. He was seeping.
But he does hippity hop.
He was seeping. He does hippity hop.
It was 2:00.
I was so excited when he was like, by the way, can I say
something?
something? He's like, can I say something? And we're like, yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Right.
He's like, I have a bunny. I'm like, wait a minute. You what? You have a what? I want to see this bunny. Why didn't we start with this?
Why wasn't this the first topic on the
This is
table?
the first thing you should have told me, that you had a bunny.
Okay, you guys,
Yeah.
by the way, if we ever have a conversation and you call me by my legal name, do not doubt for a second I will cut that conversation down and cut you down, because that's the same thing as dead naming me.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just in general for everybody.
That was
I have legitimately.
Cherry. No, your name is Cherry. That's
Right.
who you are.
Like, I have
Disrespect
legitimately
you.
walked up to people and told them, if you would like me to throat punch you, go ahead and call me that the fuck again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give people one warning, and then after that, it's like, okay.
We have cut people out for that.
Yes.
Actually, we have.
Yeah.
I have taken people off tables for that.
Yeah. There are very
Done.
few people that know my actual whole ass legal name, and there's a reason for that.
Oh, I'll tell people my legal name. I don't care. It's just people always ask me why I don't go by it, and I said, first of all, most people don't even believe me that it's my first name. And second of all,
it's a very unique name, though.
I modeled under it for so many years. I'd like to keep that profession separate from this one.
Right.
Well, and my issue is people like to use it against me. They're just, because
that's because people don't understand that there's certain circumstances that they need to look past.
Well, it's not even that. It's just people.
They want to judge you based on your past versus the person that you are now.
It's not. They see things that they think is something that they know about, and
you think you know, but you don't.
You don't. You just
Right.
don't.
You know, but you
It's
don't.
not. It's not what you think it is. It's not.
Right.
It's so much deeper than that. It was just
right. Like, I dated a guy who spent 5 years in the pen. Okay?
Yeah.
And he was very open and honest about it. He was like, "Yes,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
in prison." I was like, "Did you rape or kill anybody?" He said, "No." I said, "Then why the fuck do I care?" He said, "Well, I wanted to let you know." Okay, fine. That's fine. Thank you for being honest, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not dating that guy. I'm dating the guy.
I have a hiccup.
Right.
Oh, I hate the hiccups. Oh,
I hate the hiccup. They're the worst thing in the entire world. Sorry.
it's okay.
I feel like
My dad used to call me the hiccup princess when I was little because I used to get really bad for
I
extending them
need to
outside.
file my nails because my nails are too fucking long.
But my whole point behind it was I don't judge people based on their past, because I've done shit in my past that was very dirty. But I'm not that person anymore.
Right.
I've grown, I've evolved, and
Dirty.
I've moved on.
You a dirty lady.
I was a dirty little girl.
You a dirty little girl.
There's
That's my
bumps
daddy.
on the
Conversation is
back.
going
You
a
guys
very
see
different
that?
direction.
They're little
Right
bumps.
back.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
cute.
nice.
How cool is that?
Paws.
That is
They're little
adorable.
puppet. I didn't even know that's like added bonus.
But
Texture.
Myrtle, you have a very beautiful name.
It is a really cool texture.
Yeah.
You're not like this.
Muriel is a good name. I like it.
Muriel.
I like Muriel. Actually,
I
a
like
lot.
it too, but her
Jimmy,
name
the
is
fun
Myrtle.
fact, the fun part of that is that you get to pick who you want to be.
Yeah.
That's what I keep
And that
telling
was-
people.
That's what I faced when I moved to Kansas was, do I continue my life as the person that I was, that was the people pleaser, that was
Yeah.
the abuse victim, that was the victim of so many things? Or do I rise above that? Do I find my strength and do I become the person that I want to be? And that's when, honestly, when Cherry was born. I've had an obsession with them my entire life, but that was when Cherry was born. I had a conversation with my ex when I first moved here, and I had to straight up tell him, your wife is dead. I threw her in a lake because I took my wedding ring set and I buried them, and then the lake overflowed and she drowned. That woman no longer exists.
Yep. Goodbye.
There was one point where I had postpartum depression after my first was born, and pretty bad actually. And at one point I was like, I just can't go by these names. I feel like, everyone thinks I'm a fraud because of these names and da-da-da-da. And I like went off for like an hour. And hubby said, okay, and called me by my middle name.
Mm-hmm.
I said, never mind.
Uh-huh.
I don't like
right.
that.
Yeah.
That was just...
Justin doesn't
like
call
saying,
me
"Who's your
anything other
coffee?"
than lady or honey or babe or darling or dear or anything other. If he calls me by my name, he gets in trouble.
It's weird.
Iva Jean is such a pretty name.
He called me Vixie in front of my mom the other day. He took her a minute.
That is so pretty. I love that.
She's like, oh. I love Ray.
Ray.
Oh, that's your middle name?
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, are you Jimmy Ray or are you James Ray?
Ray Underbunny.
Ray Underbunny.
Oh, yeah. Ray Underbunny. Oh, look at that. There's Ray Underbunny.
It's right
He came to visit.
He's right there.
Oh, it's
right there.
So, fun fact was, Booby slept in my bed all week with me.
Oh.
Aww.
So cute.
Jimmy
So
Ray.
speaking of reviews.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow, way back in the conversation, but cool.
You
speaking of
guys
reviews.
go way too fast for me to ever jump in when I have something to say. So I
That's
just
fine.
Wait until we don't.
Yeah, and then I go like 5 hours back in the conversation.
All right.
that's
Speaking
okay.
of
We still
reviews,
love you.
Polite.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna leave a review for Ray?
Are you?
Brent
Oh, yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah.
He had it was on his account, so you left one, right, honey?
Well,
Oh,
honey
he's
needs to get on
typing.
it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he left one.
Okay, Mel, you can look at any point. So if you
he's
want to
doing
check up on that,
code.
honey, you can absolutely.
A review on Ray?
Yes.
Yes, he left a review on Ray.
Awesome.
5 stars.
I'm more prone to
Awesome.
leave reviews on Etsy than I am on Amazon for some reason.
Yeah, I always leave a review.
Yeah,
I try
on
to every
Etsy.
single time.
Yeah, on Etsy, I go out of my
I
way
review a
to
lot of
do
stuff on
every single
Amazon.
thing I buy on.
Oh, I
there.
buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. That doesn't mean I'm going to leave a review because if I hate the fucking product, it's going to get a really shitty review and it's going to be a
Yeah.
really long review.
Oh no!
Oh,
I make
have
sure to put
reviews
that.
on there that tell
Yeah.
them what I think.
Yep. Especially if I buy it. If I bought it. If I bite it.
You bite it?
And I buy
I
it.
bite it.
I buy it. Especially if I bought it and like I use my fucking money, dude.
My original tool cart that
Mhm.
I got 2 sets of them, and both of them were bent and rusted, and they're supposed to be brand new.
Oh my
And
god!
I was so angry about it, so I had to get the step down one that wasn't as
The
nice.
gummy bear review.
looking.
Oh, the sugar-free gummy bear reviews. Are
Oh my
fucking
god!
best.
Yes. Yes.
I was gonna say, and people get famous from some of those reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let Jimmy do a review on Amazon. They won't take his money.
He
Yeah.
won't take his money anymore. Yeah.
Rude.
So crazy.
I think I found a way around that. I think if he goes and gets a prepaid debit card, they'll take his money.
Yeah.
Probably.
Or if he, no, I don't know.
PayPal.
Yeah, you can PayPal too.
Depends
New
on
account.
the name and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New account. Get a new Gmail address.
They're free, and you don't need invites.
I used to make money on those suckers.
I know. We talked about that a couple
I
of
was one of
times.
the original Gmail beta testers, and then all of a sudden everybody wanted my 7 invites. I'm like, I only have 7.
See,
And
and
people I know.
my first invitation, we were allowed to do 10 invites.
Oh, that was later because we kept getting more. We
Yeah.
didn't know we were going to get more though. So we held on to them. A lot of us did.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to the whole name thing, Jimmy, don't ever hate your name for it unless it's associated with some kind of trauma. I have an uncle whose name is actually Ricky Dana, and his older brother, which is the middle son between my dad, and my 2 uncles, his name is not Thomas, it's Tommy Linus. Yeah, my grandma was probably doped up in the hospital when she named my uncle. And the only thing I can think about my Uncle Rick is, was she watching NASCAR when he was born? Was
Must
NASCAR
have
around when he
been.
was born? Because it sounds like a race car driver.
You kind of
No, NASCAR's been
love my
around for
hatred
like
for Amazon.
ever. Are you serious? That's like one of the first things that they did when they figured out like cars and shit. That NASCAR was one of the first
With NASCAR was them running moonshine in the mountains. Like my great grandpa ran moonshine in the Appalachians.
It's still a very active, and granted, commercially, it has been. You had a great aunt named Ivagene. That's how you got it.
Oh, that's a cute picture. But I like that name too.
Yes, it's a very pretty name. But yes, there are specific moonshines that have been legalized, and it is still very illegal to run a still out of your home. But that never stopped my family members from running it. Yes. Well, and my father and his family were not the smartest people, and they ran it from Tennessee to all the way up to Michigan. So, and this was in the 80s still.
Yeah.
And I know that there's family members that still do it
all of a sudden, there's a knock on their family member's door. Who the fuck told? Who did it?
I never said who. I never said who, and I will never divulge that information. But it still is a big thing.
Yeah, you can use the still to do all kinds of stuff too. You can make essential oils and stuff like that.
Right, but I'm not trying to blow my bathroom up, guys.
Maple syrup. There was
I never used the still. I had a big vat.
No, the only reason why I know maple syrup is because there was a bar rescue, a biker bar rescue, and that I was watching, and they completely demolished the bar, and then they rebuilt it, and they installed this still machine in it for them to make their own maple syrup and keep it going and like sell this maple syrup because they were in one of those kind of places. I'm thinking to myself the whole time I'm watching this, they're not going to use that for maple syrup. I'm telling you right now, they're not. They're not. You just gave them an open opportunity, you fucking idiots.
My dad's name is Tom. My mother's name is Joe. And when my mom was pregnant with me, Aunt suggested naming me Thomas Joseph so that they call me Tommy Joe. My parents both said, hell no.
Hell fucking no. God.
No.
But your hubby.
No, hell no.
Yeah, but your hubby.
Yeah, your hubby. You don't.
Who was I telling? Oh, I was telling Nick that last night. He's like,
what?
Hubby. And
well, there's people that refer to Justin as Mr. Cherry.
Yeah, I call him the trucker.
I call him trucker. I call him man or boy sometimes.
Trucker man.
Trucker man.
Trucker man.
Trucker man.
But I was talking about. I said everyone calls him hubby, and he said his wife is from Canada.
Oh my god, my nose.
From Canada. So she called him hubby once, and he was thoroughly confused.
Thoroughly
confused. He was, what is that? You know, his English isn't flawless, you know, and that's slang.
Waylon.
That's very cute.
I like Waylon. Waylon's a good name.
Oh, he's stretching.
Oh my god.
My name was very popular for the time period I was born.
Jimmy says, need an ID that says hubby.
I can make one. But he does have a Gmail address that's Hubby Little Paw.
Hubby Little Paw, yeah.
We started it for him to do all the managerial stuff out of. He asked me if I felt okay about that. And I'm like, I'm quite fine with that, actually. You put a ring on it, we're good.
If you like to, then you should put a ring on it. Sorry.
Well, I get such a kick out of Justin sometimes because he sees me doing all of the online stuff that I do because this is honestly how I socialize. And I'm always talking about, you know, well, you can do this too. No. He has a TikTok account. Okay. He has less than 1,000 followers. He's been doing it for as long as I have. And he hasn't made a video in well over a year, but he refuses to be on camera. He's like, no.
Sorry.
He doesn't want to do it. He says, I do enough for both of us.
Hubby does is on and off again.
Yeah.
With the video stuff. He's got great ideas because he used to do theater and stuff. So he does have that gene, as it were. And he's very smart. But he's really more into the animation and stuff like that. And I'm really glad that these shows kind of forced his hand a little bit. I shouldn't say forced, nudged his hand. Flip started as a tattoo idea for Doll.
Yeah.
Hi, Flip. There he is.
And then he evolved. So what I wanted was I wanted a toxic gas world, and then Flip was produced now, and I was like, oh my God, that's the coolest thing. And then Vixie's like, we should use that for the show. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah.
I was actually gonna crochet a replica of the planet until I realized I would have to figure out how to crochet the continents, and then I gave up.
Yeah.
You can fake it.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
we'll
save that for another day.
Patterns out there.
Yeah.
Like I want to do the headphones for him, do the face for him, and then do the continents like he actually looks like. But
there are world patterns.
Yeah.
That are out there that you can use.
I think he would make a really good stuffy.
I think he would make a most excellent stuffy, especially if he was like this big.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like basketball size stuffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a little bit bigger, so my head and my boobies could.
You know what we could do? For all of you crochet or crafty type
enthusiasts out there
that are looking for patterns, what we could do is we could come up with a pattern, and we could sell the pattern for you guys, so that if you wanted to make your own, we could too. Absolutely.
I will test drive it. I'm not writing any more patterns.
No, I don't mind. I do not mind writing patterns at all. Actually,
I'll test drive.
I'm currently actually writing a pattern for another project that I've been working on.
Did I send you the crossbones pattern? The skull and crossbones graph?
No.
Oh,
no, it was actually, I literally wrote on it. It's taped together. It's got my handwritten notes on the side of it.
It's over.
By the way, I downloaded the updated version of Twisted Kraken Patterns.
What I'll do is I'm gonna have to make it first, and as I'm making it, I write it out, because that's
fine. I just couldn't remember if I sent it to you or not.
I think you did. I'm pretty sure you did. I have to just look at my stuff. I know that I remember seeing it. I remember like, oh, look at even a crochet. She sent me a crochet pattern, and it's a skull and crossbones. Oh, how awesome is that?
I've only ever written one, and I swear every fucking row was a different fucking stitch.
Oh yeah, no, that was. I think she said when we had talked about this particular graph pattern. I was going to convert it not only in for crocheters, but in knitting too. That's what we were talking about. So, and she's like, "Well, I have a pattern if you want to convert it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." So, well, that's another project.
Two skulls with crossbones between them.
That's another project for another day.
Right.
It's really cool. I used it in a sweater one. I designed it for a sweater.
So
it was like a Freddy Krueger sweater with the skull and crossbones going down it.
That's nice.
When I finally figured out how to read a pattern, I went nuts and I downloaded a shitload of patterns and printed them all out, and I put them in a binder, and I called it 2021. Mm-hmm. I've gotten maybe 35 patterns done this year out of that book. I'm not going to complete that book because there's literally hundreds.
Oh yeah, and that's what happens, because a lot of crocheters, what they'll do is they'll gather all these patterns that they like and that they are interested in making, and then half the time they'll have so many that see, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And it's all organized into different.
Yep. See, that's the good thing too about having these kinds of things. You can, grab a whole bunch of patterns and
finished.
Have you ever seen the angel wing dresses for babies?
Yes, I've also seen the angel wing shawl pattern.
Yes,
I actually I converted that into so I could wear it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I have it written down anymore, but I can do it without thinking about it. I could make the collar portion and send it to you, and you could write it down. But those are really comfortable, and I make them out of cotton, so you can wear them in the summer. It's like a little dolly dress. That's what I usually wear anyway. So you can make them in any color you want. And it's got that cute little collar that goes into an angel wing up. So it's a tank top, but it's a little frilly. It's a little girly. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if there would be a want for those. My biggest problem with clothes and stuff like that is People are so many different sizes.
No,
Yeah.
I just hate making.
I'm not. Unless it's for like a baby and we're doing like baby sizes and everything like that I've already pre-made and stuff. I don't like making clothes unless they're for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of sizes, Justin was up at Iowa 80, and I think I brought this up before already, but I have an affinity for truck stop sweatpants because they're the most fucking comfortable sweatpants you can ever find in your life.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
he
too
bought
heavy,
me a
not
pair.
too thin.
Right, they're just perfect. So he bought me a pair, and he asked me what size, and he was going to buy me a large because usually that's the size that I buy. But I told him to go ahead and buy me a medium because I've got the weight loss thing going, and I've actually dropped pant sizes. I've dropped like 5 pant sizes so far.
Yeah.
I have them on currently.
Yeah.
They're too big.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like if I got a small, they would be too small, but the medium's too big. So I need like a small medium.
Yeah, you're an in between there.
Yeah.
Medium.
I was so fucking excited when I put them on, and they were big on me.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I have with them I can fix, and it's because they're joggers, and I don't like them wrapping around my ankle.
Snip, snip.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably take the cuff off. But I was fucking shocked. Like I literally almost cried when I put them on this morning. I want to show you something about flip.
With the elastics too tight, and I didn't have more elastic to put in because I actually do like them gathered. But I would cut it, and then I'd take a ribbon and then sew it on.
Thank you.
And iron it, kind of like quilt binding. I couldn't think of the name of it. Around the edges, and those are cute.
See, what I do is if they have the gathered ankles, what I'll do is I'll snip a real small incision on the inside of the gather, and then I find the elastic and I snip it and I just let it stretch out because the whole thing about things being around my ankles and suffocating.
What do you want to show us about Flip?
Yeah, I was waiting.
Did I miss something? Oh, here. Do you want me to put it up there? Okay, you put it up there. There's Flip.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Flip.
Hi,
This is
Flip.
what Flip looks like in 3D. Hi, this is his 3D. It says
Planet backside.
The planet's backside.
Flipside's backside.
You need to
Just so you all know,
line
that's
for his
actually
butt.
written on him.
That has always been there.
Yep.
He needs a little butt. So that way when he goes across the screen, he sees his little butt.
I think he's working on poses with switches right now.
Oh, that would be super cute.
Because he had a switch.
Right.
You got models?
And just if anybody's wondering what he's working in a program called Blender. It's very similar to the program that Pixar uses. Actually, Pixar does use Blender sometimes. Oh, the Winky.
I did not
Winky
see.
Blinky.
That's super cute. I think I just found another Halloween pattern that I might do.
All right,
Not
Vicky.
sure.
I sent
Look
you
at
something.
that little guy.
So you know.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh, I
got him.
love him.
I got him on Yarnspiration because it's a Lily Sugars and Cream pattern.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hims is cute.
Him's cute.
Yeah, I will not be using a. Oh wait, that's 2.5 ounces. Never mind. What? I can do that one. It's a 5 millimeter.
I was gonna say it's not that big.
No, him's a little guy, but him's is cute.
Alrighty.
I went a little nuts on Yarnspiration, guys. It's okay.
Yeah,
Is everybody ready for lunch?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go take a nap, or else I'm not going to make it to Bitches
Right,
with Switches tonight.
Switches. That's right. Tonight is Bitches with Switches. People, be there or be square.
Right.
I don't even know if I'm going to get a nap because we've got to go back to town to go do restock.
You need at least a little bit of a nap. Or
I
you'll
might
be
take.
grumpy.
We'll see if not, I'm going to be highly caffeinated tonight,
Okay.
and then
That should
crash
make it more
directly
interesting.
after the show.
Mhm.
Dude, are you
Boom.
kidding me? I'm going to be fucking twacked out of my brain. Doll's going to be like, Cherry, shut the fuck up. Seriously.
No, I won't. I won't
No,
say
no.
it like that. Don't worry. I'll be
Get the
more.
fuck out of my life.
I will
That or
encourage
you'll hear me telling myself that I need to chill the fuck out already because I'm
Oh
annoyed.
no,
as hell.
I will encourage you. I will push you. I will enrage you.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Dude, don't
I'll
because
just
I will
giggle the
yeet
whole
the fucking
time.
Switch, man. I have
Okay,
no
maybe
problem
don't do
yeeting the
that.
fucking Switch.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, Mel's favorite pastime is to piss off the world and bitches and switches with
The only
switches
person she can't yell at is me.
I know.
It's adorable.
Wait till you get your capture card.
Not until I get my new capture card, yeah. Because the lag is freaking real, people. So, if you want to see a real cute picture, you should go to the Discord server and look at Bitches with Switches room. Because there's a picture of my youngest teaching my stepfather how to play Mario Kart.
That.
That
It
was
was
so precious.
fucking adorable.
And my stepfather's not very good at it.
That's okay. Tell him to practice. He'll be fine.
Doll, is your Switch charged?
It's on the charger right now.
$1 your Switch charged.
I'm gonna
Don't
make sure
forget to
Brent's
charge your
charged,
phone
too.
and your computer before the next show.
My phone needs to charge.
My computer is plugged in.
100%. 100%.
My Switch has not left its little case for a couple of days, so it's been on the charger for a couple of days.
I gotta plug mine onto the charger before we leave to go to town, so I don't have to worry about it. And you can start Minecraft as soon as you create an account. Sweet, you're gonna need to do a
I walked you through it
Microsoft
last
account
night.
too.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk you
I
through your face.
started
You would go.
on Minecraft on level 5 because supposedly you're supposed to
outside.
find more diamonds there. So I'm making
Yeah.
Cherry's hole bigger.
You're making my hole bigger?
Yeah, I'm stretching you out, baby.
I haven't been there since the last time I was on Twitch with you. Your son-in-law has Minecraft. That's awesome. Yeah, like I forget that I have the Switch.
Oh, and that horse you were trying to bring back home
Did
is
you get
still
him?
standing next to the path. I've
He's
passed
stuck
him 4
there.
times and he's still standing there.
He's just gonna die. That's the hill he chose to die on.
I think so because there's wolves everywhere. I keep going by going, you're still
What
here,
was it
huh?
that I had that the pigs kept following me?
Potato,
I
I
had some.
think.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
a
it was
potato in my hand. I had
They eat potatoes.
fucking. First, I fed the pigs outside and didn't realize that there were 2 of them, and then they made a baby pig, and then I was like walking
She's like,
around with
look, I
potatoes in
made
my
a
hand.
baby!
I was the fucking greatest thing ever. Besides watching fucking Vixie's cat jump off the fucking bridge.
No, that was a bunny.
Oh, that was a bunny. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, we lost
She'll
her
be
again.
back. She always comes back. It's okay. But
Cat
yeah, I know. I was
king.
so excited about these fucking pigs, and we were trying to get these horses home, and the horse didn't want to go past this bridge, and I ended up having to put the potatoes away so the pigs would stop following me because they were legitimately going to follow me home. What? No, don't put me here. I'm not ready for that yet. It's not.
We're gonna get
don't
sick
worry.
better.
Yeah.
It's the plate.
It's the boy show.
It's the boy show.
Sorry, you guys. My internet is
That's
being-
okay. We need to
It's
sign
okay.
off.
Yeah.
So here, I'll do this. Hey, Polite.
Hi.
why don't you
Welcome to
tell
the hot seat.
everybody your things and say hello? I mean, say goodbye. Hello, goodbye, whatever. Aloha.
Say hello.
I have a
You
new
say
one.
goodbye.
Oh, you do. Okay.
If it makes you happy, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else.
I
I
agree.
like
Nice.
that. I like
We are
that.
through.
I like that. That was a good one.
We'll see you
Have a good day.
tonight.
I'll see
Thank
you
you so much
Thanks
for
for
being
being
here.
here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
Mel, you
Hey.
ready?
Mel, look up. Look at your phone. Hi, honey.
Remember that people make time for what is important to them. They're going to tell you about all the important links that are down below, and you're going to go check out every one of them. Don't forget to hit the like. Let's like check. Who can math today?
Like check.
I see 4 likes.
Who can math?
Hey,
Let's see at least
watching.
8 people.
I know. I
Four,
liked it before I
12.
came in.
Come on, you guys.
Come on, people. Get on it. All right. People make time for what's important to them. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. You don't get to go now. Wait,
Oh.
what happened?
Oh, you
Let me
messed up,
go.
Summer.
You confused me.
It's a cherry sandwich.
I said cheerio.
Hello.
Hello. What? You guys know. Go click the links, ring the bells. We love you. Go check everything out. There's some really good deals down there. I'm gonna make chicken tonight.
I feel like chicken tonight.
Don't forget about
we cheated last night, so we got to do keto tonight. And love your fellow human. You don't have to love the stupid ones, though. It's okay.
You don't have to love the stupid ones, though.
Not today. You don't have to love the stupid ones.
Not today? Oh, I get a day off? That's awesome.
Try again tomorrow, but probably not even then.
Yeah, probably not then.
No.
Carrie, bye!
Bye, Cherry. Oh, hi, me. How are you?
Hold on. There.
Okay.
I had it set up, but things got all weird because your internet kept going down.
My internet is just lovely right now. It's like, hey.
And I'm all pixelated, but that's okay. I still love all of you people so much. And I'm so grateful for you to be here. And, go to the description below and click all the buttons. It's fun. And thank you, Mel, for my prezzies this morning. I was not ready for all these prezzies. But I got ears.
Look at now she really matches.
Okay. See, isn't that cute? And I got fingernails. It's all exciting. I got to get stuff to put the fingernails on with.
Getting dizzy.
Woo! It's a rad. Okay, come on. No. That focus. Hocus.
Hungry.
So check out the description below. Make sure you go to the Discord server and you get to know what's going on if you go to the Discord server, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. We're very close to 300. And once we hit 300,
we're so close, though.
Once we hit 300, it's going to be a gunshot to 5. So tell your friends to get over here and subscribe, like, comment. And don't forget to ring my bell. Ring my bell. Okay. Someday I'm gonna be able to play that song. I just don't have the rights for it right now.
Yum.
Troll salad.
Weenu.
So I'll see you all tonight. Remember, we're all made up of the stuff of stars that makes us extraordinary creatures. Find your spark, ignite your passions, and make your dreams come true. I believe in each and every one of you. And thank you, Doll, for having me on today. I love you. I will talk to you later. Have a great day.
Okay.
Where am I?
I don't know. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had such a great time. We had such a great conversation, and I hope you guys learned a lot about things. I know I did. Hope you laughed. I don't hope you cried because, crying is not okay. Unless it's a good crying, then absolutely cry. Okay, just you do that. Thank you, Polite. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Myrtle. Thank you, Planet Flipside. Thank you, Sky Jimmy. Thank you, Hubby. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Kier, Cece, Kira. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want me to say your name at the end of this wonderful, happy-go-lucky things, you guys have to be in the chat. I mean, you guys are sitting there, but not saying anything. So, in order for me to say your name out loud, you gotta come here and say things. Be part of the conversation and stuff like that. You don't have to be here the whole freaking time. My God, don't even have to. It's 2 hours long. I completely understand. Like, for real. But yeah, so if you want to know when we go live and everything like that, if you want to know all that information, I'm going to tell you soon. You guys, if someone's mean to you, it's only because they're jealous. Know that me and Vixie and Mel and Cherry and Mel and only Mel and absolutely Mel and never, ever, ever Mel will be here to pick you up if you fall. And you're always, always welcome in my dollhouse, along with the Vixie Squad, one word, Coffee House, another, Vixie Squad Coffee House, 2 words, that's found in our Discord server. That's in the description link below. While you're down there, why don't you go purchase one of these wonderful bad boys? That's over in our Planet Flipside marketplace. It has the trio on it. And also there's a few other things that you should go ahead and check out. like all the different stuff. Like all the different stuff. Like all the different stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. And then also while you're down there, if you could do me a favor and go to DollHouZe Etsy shop and take a look at the stuff that's there. Everything there is handmade items by me and my friends from here, of course. And you get 10% off of your purchase when you use the link in the description below. Also, check out all of our socials and everything like that so that, you can support us on there as well. You guys, I've got very important doll things that don't include you. I'm telling you right now. I need some space. You're suffocating me. Just kidding. You're not. I love you. I'll see you next time. Don't forget, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there will be Bitches with Switches. So until then, I'm going to go now. Okay, love you. Bye.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How are you this morning?